What's up, YouTube? This is Cooking with Doug, and I'm back again with my Ninja Speedi. Today for you guys, we're going to make this boneless butterball turkey breast. Now, I bought this yesterday and I let it sit out overnight so it defrosted completely. So make sure you do that. And let's get this seasoned up. So guys, took out the packaging and obviously it is seasoned. Now if yours isn't seasoned, then I would definitely recommend you season it and let it sit overnight, minimum of 5 hours, because this is all meat right here, guys. This turkey there's no bone in it, so it's got to go through. So that's more than a half an hour or hour. It just needs time. It wouldn't even be far-fetched to let it sit for 2 days. I wouldn't even be mad at that either. Oh, and before I forget to mention, it also does come with this gravy packet, which is cool. I forgot these come with that. Y'all know me, I want maximum flavor, so I'm going to inject my turkey with this honey garlic marinade. Like I said, again, you do not have to do this. This is just something that I wanted to do. But it's something that you should get used to doing, because when you step up to the bigger turkeys, you definitely want to inject it for flavor, because it's a bigger piece of meat and you want to get maximum flavor down in there. I mean, you still don't have to do it then, but if you inject your regular size turkey versus not, it's just more flavor. Alright guys, let's season this up real quick. I got my Evo Oil Sprayer. I'm just going to hit it just a little bit on all sides. I just like to do that in my mind. It keeps it moist and it helps everything stick. I mean the seasonings. It helps the seasonings to stick. So now I got some smoked paprika. And that's all we're going to add since this is already seasoned. Just rub it in. Don't go too crazy. Just enough to coat. And that's all you need to do. Now, like I said, if this was plain, I would do this and then add some complete seasoning, or maybe some Italian seasoning, or whatever you want. You can add some, what else would I have added? I could add some kicking chicken, whatever seasoning you like though. And that's it. So guys, I'm going to let this sit in my refrigerator for about 5 hours. Oh, and this is the turkey breast, yes, with the net. It has this little net thing. They have it there to keep the turkey breast together. I've known people, and I've done it myself, where I've taken off the net and nothing happened. But I've heard that sometimes when you do take off the net before you cook it, it can crumble apart. So that's a chance of that happening. So the directions say to cook it with the net and take it off. That's what I'm going to do. But I'm saying if you take it off, probably 9 times out of 10 it won't fall apart, but you run the risk of that happening. Just FYI. Alright guys, we had this marinating for some hours. I think it was like 5 hours. So we're ready to cook. So by the way, this is 3 pounds. If you're getting a Butterball boneless turkey, most likely it's going to be 3 pounds, by the way. We're going to use the steam and crisp function today. Alright guys, let's get this open. First we need 2 cups of water. And the reason why we're using 2 cups versus like 1 cup is because like 1 cup will be enough for it to come up to steam and build all of that stuff up. But the time of the cook will dry out the water. And it won't mess up your pot or anything, but you're going to have to soak it and then, you know, get all of that burnt, dried up, whatever steam off of your pot, where 2 cups, that won't happen. Shout out to all my Instant Pot and Ninja foodie heads or pressure cooker users out there. I'm going to put some liquid smoke in there just to keep the feeling going. Hopefully some of that will infuse into the food. So I'm going to push in these legs because we want it at the lowest position, like that. Alright, let's get this boneless turkey in there. And as you can see, perfect fit. So I'm glad it was 3 pounds, because if it was maybe 5 pounds, I would have to shove it in there. So this has plenty of room to spread out and cook how it's supposed to cook. All right, let's close it up. Flip that switch. And FYI, I'm actually taking the time and temps for this cook from my video I did last year. I did a turkey in the bag. I think a boneless turkey in the bag in my Ninja Foodie 1 lid. And I used the steam and crisp function. So I'm probably just going to, well, that was over 4 pounds, first of all. And so I'll probably have to lower the time. But I'm going to keep the same temperature. Just FYI. So with that being said, let's get this thing on here. So we want steam and crisp, so we go down. We want 360, well, I did 365 on the other one. So this doesn't have 365. This has, wow. We're going to keep it at 360. That's fine. We'll keep it at 360, and we want to do, I'm going to do 50 minutes, but I'm going to check it really at 40 and see where we're at. We'll start temping it at 40. Sounds good, guys? And for my new viewers and subscribers, at this point, the water is going to steam up. That takes between, depending on how much water you have in there, anywhere from 4 to 7 minutes. And then the countdown, whatever you set, will begin. In this case, it'd be 50 minutes. So I'll be back when the countdown starts. All right, the countdown's begun. We'll be back in about a little under 40 minutes. Just to check it out, we'll meat temp it and go from there. 2 minutes in, guys, and it's smelling fantastic in my kitchen already. Shout out to all my pre-diabetics and diabetics out there, type 1, type 2. Y'all know about that. This machine is so powerful, guys. I checked it. We got 17 minutes left out of 50 minutes. And I have to drop the temperature. 360 is actually too high. I'm going to drop it down to 350 for the remaining. And I just temped it now. We're at like 130, so we got some time to go. But we just have to lower the temperature because the top is starting to crust out a little. All right, guys, we are done. We took 5 minutes off. Let's give it a temp check. See where we're at. 161. Oh yeah, 164. Yeah, 168. Okay. And when it rests, remember when it rests, guys. Well, first of all, we want to get to 165, but remember when it rests, it's going to raise in temperature as well. So I think that's perfect. So we did 45 minutes. So in the description, I'm going to tell you 345 for 45 minutes on a 3-pound Butterball boneless turkey. Let me give y'all a better look. This could be you guys. So now we'll let it cool off, and then we'll cut off the string and get slicing. And by the way, if you're not subscribed to the channel, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. And guys, I'm going to let this rest for 10-15 minutes before I cut the string off. And while I get the rest of the things I want to eat with this together. This could be you. Link will be in the description though. Cauliflower mashed potatoes are done. Let's get this string off. Now you may, I would say get some scissors and kind of pull gently because it's going to pull off some of the skin. But you're better off just getting a scissor and just starting to cut away like that. Take your time. Been doing this for about the last minute. Alright, got it done. Now it's time to slice into it. Alright guys, let's cut into this. You take a look at this, guys. So I'm sorry I had to take a bite before you guys, but this thing has so much flavor in it, it's not even funny. So tender, so moist. But let's make up a plate. Go ahead and make this turkey gravy. It says pour turkey juices into a measuring cup, add water to make 1.5 cups of liquid, blah blah blah. Okay. This could be you guys. Paper towel time. Shout out to my viewers and subscribers that hit the like button way before my video is even finished. I appreciate that. Alright guys, you saw the paper towel go up. That means it's time to eat. And I am starving. I think I had 2 hard-boiled eggs and 2 bottled waters for breakfast this morning. I don't know why. I meant to eat more, but I just didn't. So now it's 2 o'clock. So I'm starving. And make sure you cut your slices better than me. I can't cut, but I'm even worse when I'm hungry. But you get the first bite. You got it? That was good, guys. Moist, tender, mad flavor. Lots of flavor, guys. Now, making this on Thanksgiving or any holiday is great for 3 people or even a big family. And I'm going to tell you why in a second. Well, guys, this was absolutely fantastic. Super easy to do in your Ninja Speedi. I'll leave everything I did in the description so you could follow along. But what I forgot to mention is this turkey breast is good for 3 people. So if you have more than 3 people, you can make 2. Or if you have 3 or less, you still can make 2 and have leftovers. But it's great for when you don't have to serve a lot of people. It's a great alternative to have this big old turkey. Because some people have the big old turkey and have 4 people there. That I don't think that's necessary. It's just more for the idea of it than you actually needing it. But, you know, that's just how it is. So obviously this would be great for a small crowd or a big crowd that's not really crazy about turkey. Because if you're like me, I like everything. I love everything else more than turkey, like the baby back ribs and the mac and cheese and the mashed potatoes and the desserts, the cakes, the ice cream, everything else. Turkey is like the last on my list, but it has to be there. So if you're a fan, I don't care if you're a family of 8. If you're like that, this still will go good. Everybody will have like a little piece and have a bunch of everything else. But I hope this video helped you. Just wanted to show you how to make this in the Ninja Speedi. Of course, you can make this in any device. You can pressure cook it by itself. You can air fry it on standalone air fryers. Those have been done. If you want to know how to do it on your specific machine, just type it on YouTube. This machine came out this year, so no one has done it on this machine yet, so that's why I'm doing it today. Type in YouTube on your machine. I'm sure you'll find it. Alright? But that's all I got, guys. And I'll leave a link in the description, of course, in Ninja Speedi, because as you know, as well as I know, this machine is absolutely fantastic. It'll make a great holiday gift to yourself or a loved one. So hit like if you like it. Remember to subscribe. If anything, thanks for just even looking at my video, y'all. It's Cooking with Doug, and I'm out.